2. Check 1, 2. Sound check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Yan. Ito na pala. Check 1, 2. Sound check 1, 2. Check. Check 1, 2. Sound check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Hey, sound check 1, 2. Check. Alright. Good here. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Sound check 1, 2. Hey, sound check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Sound check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. It's 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
In a world that moves fast, every minute matters.
Kung mabilis na sana makahanap ng parking.
Papunta na ako kasi naghanap pa ako ng parking eh.
Sabi yung traffic. Sana pa ng parking. Ang hassle.
Wala pa rin parking. Paano ko ma-manage yung time ko ngayon?
For someone working hard every day, every minute lost searching for parking means falling behind. Parking shouldn't drain your energy. And that's why Love Park was created, your smart, seamless way to find parking instantly.
So what we're actually doing here at Love Park is we're creating a mobility ecosystem to address the growing problems of parking within the metro cities. And we've decided to start with Bacolod and Metro Manila, whereby we've developed a mobile application that allows motorists to search, reserve, and be guaranteed an available parking space upon their arrival.
As our cities grow, parking has turned into a daily struggle, wasting our time, our fuel, and our patience. Love Park is here to change that.
Now we have parking facilities across Metro Manila, in Pasig, Makati, Mandaluyong, and Quezon City. So we are expanding our footprint to make the parking spaces available.
With Love Park, you can view real-time parking availability, book and navigate directly to your spot, and pay cashless, all in one seamless and smoother, stress-free parking experience when and where you need it.
Real-time availability, quick booking, stress-free parking, designed for everyone.
No more parking hassle. Love Park shows you the nearest available parking in seconds.
Save time, save gas, save energy. Simple as that. Perfect for parents on the go like me. Planning to go out?
Good afternoon, everyone. We're coming to you from the Gameville Ballpark, Court 1 here in Mandaluyong City as we bring you the quarterfinal round of your 2026 JCI Manila Basketball League presented by BERAGA Trading, powered by Kings of the Court, also brought to you by PG Flex Linoleum Active, Counterflow Movers, Siggy, Sports Plus PH, Stretch X, and Chow Cow Barbecue. Perpetual Help F2 Logistics, the number 1 seed after the elimination round, facing on the number 8 seed, MALuPPIT. And we are now underway. First possession goes to the number 8 seed, MALuPPIT, starting off with Kevin Patco, Alvin Velasco, Brian Chan, Berkeley Enriquez, and Tim Kairuz. For Perpetual Help F2 Logistics, let's just turn the ball over. They're starting off with Migo Ochoa, Anton Tamayo, Mitchell Villanueva, J.R. Baligod, and John Yuhiko. Action is now underway here. Now, Berkeley Enriquez kicks it out to Kairuz. Kevin Patco. Now inside to Brian Chan. Brian Chan had the ball poked away from the side, and Migo Ochoa recovers the loose ball. Mitchell Villanueva fakes a pass. Drives closer, misses inside the paint. Baligod, last season's Rookie of the Year, scores downstairs for the first deuce of the ball game for the number 1 team after the elimination round. Alvin Velasco launches the 3 from straight away, no good. Ochoa taps it to John Yuhiko, the 3-point shooting king for back-to-back years. Ochoa now gives it up here to Mitchell Villanueva. Villanueva bounce pass inside to Ochoa. Dangerous pass as Brian Chan was able to close out the box out. Now MALuPPIT. They got the possession at the moment. Steal completed here by Perpetual Help F2 Logistics, courtesy of Mitchell Villanueva. Yuhiko, forward pass. Tamayo, lefty 3. It's out of bounds. It will go the way of MALuPPIT. Velasco surveying the floor. 15 on the shot clock. They swing it to Kevin Patco. Patco driving from the left side. No good. Berkeley Enriquez hesitates, fires, and drills it. You're tied at 2-all. John Yuhiko misses from inside the arc. Rebound Brian Chan. Alvin Velasco. Tim Kairuz calling for the play. Kairuz to Velasco. Now inside to Berkeley Enriquez. Enriquez, 8 feet out, misses that jumper. Yuhiko, rebound. Now trying to slalom through the defense. 3-on-3, nice find to J.R. Baligod. And Perpetual Help F2 Logistics gets the lead for the first time today. Alvin Velasco tries to swing to Patco. Villanueva was on it. Yuhiko, shovel pass. Anton Tamayo. What a combo right there. That's how quick 6-2 lead for the number 1 seed, Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. And MALuPPIT will call this timeout. We'll be back in a moment.
Pinoy, lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best. Basta PG Flex, sigurado ang quality. Tarpaulin, linoleum, karmating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best. Basta PG Flex, sigurado ang quality. Tarpaulin, linoleum, karmating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at
This is your 2026 JCI Manila Basketball League presented by BERAGA Trading. Quarterfinal round, number 1 seed Perpetual Help F2 Logistics goes on a 6-2 tear to snatch the lead away from MALuPPIT. Tamayo gets called for his first personal foul. 12 seconds on the shot clock here for MALuPPIT. Kairuz attacking, gives it to Berkeley Enriquez. Inside, the keyhole jumper is good. Berkeley Enriquez scored all 4 points so far for MALuPPIT. They're just down by 2. Coach Carl Santos wanted to nip in the bud whatever ailed MALuPPIT early in this matchup. Shot clock at 10 seconds here. Baseline inbound coming from Anton Tamayo. Mitchell Villanueva gives it to Baligod. They only have 3 on the shot clock. Tamayo, 3-pointer, left short. Brian Chan, rebound. Alvin Velasco. Kairuz calling the play here. Teammates trying to get into position. Patco uses that Berkeley Enriquez screen. And Berkeley Enriquez was supposed to roll, but there's a little miscommunication between Patco and Enriquez. It goes out of bounds. Yuhiko uses that Ochoa screen. They send it to the corner to Tamayo. Baligod against Berkeley Enriquez. 10 on the shot clock. Baligod spins. Baligod carves us some space and found his way to the cup. 4-point advantage for Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. Berkeley Enriquez drives, misses. Baligod hauls down the rebound. Yuhiko gets Alvin Velasco. 2-on-3, and John Yuhiko, smooth as silk on that play. And if this trend continues and Perpetual Help F2 Logistics prevail in today's game, MALuPPIT will kiss their championship aspirations goodbye. Kairuz launches the jumper, no good. Berkeley Enriquez with the rebound, and John Yuhiko got called for the foul with that slap from behind. And we got a couple of swaps here for both teams. Vigo Ochoa and Mitchell Villanueva, the 2 men checking out of the ball game for Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. Gus Haleko and let's check that. That's Joey Cecilia into the ball game. Haleko attacking. 3 defenders. Drops it off for Tamayo. And what a dive there coming from Carlo Repato. Gets a steal. Oren Stan. Enriquez. Now Velasco with 12 on the shot clock. Drives down the lane. Gets fouled from behind. Gus Haleko. He was the culprit of that last foul. First of 2, no good for Alvin Velasco. For 2 for Alvin Velasco at the trip to the free throw line. 10-4 is our tally. Yuhiko to Tamayo. They send it to the corner. Haleko for 3. 1, 2, 3. 13-4. The number 1 team this season after the elimination round. Perpetual Help F2 Logistics on a roll. Velasco. Patco. 3. Bounces out. Baligod gets a rebound. Now Anton Tamayo slaloming through that defense like an Olympic skier and gets the right-handed finish. The southpaw finishes with the right. It's now a 15-4 lead, an 11-point advantage. The biggest lead for either team so far today. Kevin Patco attacks left. Patco, hook shot, no dice. Haleko pushing pace, gives it to Yuhiko. Yuhiko retreats. Nice find, Joey Cecilia, but lost real estate at the baseline. Baligod trying to show some range, a little too strong. Patco looking at his options, feeds Berkeley Enriquez. Extra pass, Alvin Velasco, baseline J, off to the left. John Yuhiko now trying to zag from left to right. There's a foul on that drive to the hole. Alvin Velasco tagged with that last foul. Patrick Chua together with Benny Cao entering the ball game for MALuPPIT. Berkeley Enriquez will take his first breather off the game. Minute and 42 remaining here in the first period. Patco playing point at the moment. Drive to the basket and a miss by Lawrence Tan. And Benny Cao barely a minute into the game and trying to shake off something that got in his way in his left leg. Benny Cao quickly checks out and he's replaced by Tim Cairuz. So Benny Cao looks like Coach Carl Santos and company. They're trying to preserve Benny Cao. Patco for 3, goes out. Offensive rebound here by Lawrence Tan. And he will go to the line for 2 shots. Benny Cao back in for off to the left. For 2 for Lawrence Tan. This season, 5.3 points, 6.0 rebounds a game, and 2.8 assists averages this season. Corner 3 on the way. Yuhiko hasn't knocked down a 3-pointer yet in this one. 50 seconds left here in the opening period. Cairuz looking at his options. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Cairuz drives right. Feeds Benny Cao. Cao zagging from right to left. Couldn't make that shot. Lawrence Tan lost the basketball on the way up. Here comes Anton Tamayo and he gets called for a dribbling violation. It's going to be a 4-second difference between game and shot clock. Good opportunity for either side this quarter. Cairuz with the runner. Too strong off the glass. 15 on the shot clock. Yuhiko throws the ball away. Pass intended for Haleko. Nine seconds left. Cairuz forwards the pass to Benny Cao. 3 seconds left. Benny Cao gets swarmed by Anton Tamayo and let's see, Migo Ochoa, and Yuhiko's half-court heave won't go through. After 1 quarter, it's the number 1 seed Perpetual Help F2 Logistics trying to put this one away in 1 game against MALuPPIT. They're leading 15-4 after 1. We'll be back with second quarter of action here in the 2026 JCI Manila Basketball League presented by BERAGA Trading. Action continues here in the second quarter of your 2026 JCI Manila Basketball League quarterfinal round presented by BERAGA Trading. Number 1 seed Perpetual Health F2 Logistics taking a huge lead against number 8 seed MALuPPIT, 15-4. Win or go home time. And Lawrence Tan hits a 3. MALuPPIT was just held to 2 field goals during that first quarter. Now Lawrence Tan taking it himself strong. Nice find to Cow, and he gets rejected. It will stay with MALuPPIT. 15 seconds on their shot clock. Pat Chua couldn't hit that jumper. Gasaleko now to the front court. Yuhiko, what a drive to the hole, and gets that reverse to go. 17-7 is our tally. Lawrence Tan lost the basketball, and now Haleko by his lonesome. Stop and pop J. Classic Gus J. 19-7. 12-point lead for Perpetual Health F2 Logistics, and now Lawrence Tan starting to misfire. Benny Cow misses that putback. Baligod, what a fake and shot up and under move. It's now 21-7. Whatever output MALuPPIT has, it was tripled by Perpetual Health at this point. 8:05 left here in the second quarter. Carl Repato couldn't make that 3. Gus Haleko, another stop and pop, and similar area as that earlier jumper. And it's now 23-7. Pat Chua. Gus Haleko with a steal. Haleko against Kairos. What a fake, and a jumper. Gus Haleko on fire. 6 straight points. 25-7 is our tally. Let's take a look at that one more time. Gus Haleko fakes, fires, and knocks it in. And we'll be right back after this break. MALuPPIT finding themselves in a deep hole at the moment. That's why Coach Carl Santos burned his final timeout here in the first half. Alvin Velasco couldn't hit that J. Offensive rebound, put back miss there by Lawrence Tan. JR Baligot gets the rebound, and now John Yuhiko slowing things down. Cross-court pass, Haleko on fire here, but manages to hit a rare wedgie. (25-7) is our tally. You're down to the final 7:06 of the first half. Lawrence Tan, Benny Cow. Now back to Lawrence Tan. Tan's pass poked away by Baligod. Yuhiko inside to Gerald Santos, and we got a foul on the play. And Lawrence Tan tagged with his first personal foul. Now Berkeley Enriquez returning to the ball game for Lawrence Tan. Okay, they make the correction that it was on Kevin Patco. Baligod at the line. Baligod failed to hit the first free throw. Second of two is down for J.R. Baligod, the reigning Rookie of the Year here in the JCI Manila Basketball League. Velasco. Bounce pass inside to Brian Chan. Chan, series of fakes. Still couldn't shake off Migo Ochoa. And just shoots over Migo Ochoa. Hits the window and in on that jumper. 17 on the shot clock. Tamayo. Ochoa. They send it to the corner. 3 on the way. Bingo time. Gerald Santos. 6:03 left here in the first half. Patco, too strong off the glass. Brian Chan, offensive rebound, put back, combination play. It's now 29-11. 7 points already for MALuPPIT here in the second quarter, surpassing their 4 points in the first period. Benny Cao, nice feed inside to Berkeley Enriquez. Under goal, stab is good. 29-13. 5 minutes and 23 remaining before we hit the intermission. Tamayo, Baligod. Now Santos. Back to Baligod. 5 on the shot clock. Anton Tamayo drills the 3. And it's now a 19-point advantage. Halfway through the second quarter of action. Alvin Velasco inside. Berkeley Enriquez. Now Brian Chan. One-hander. Got it. Yuhiko to Tamayo. Now they send it to the corner. Gerald Santos well short on that three-point attempt. Kevin Patco attacking, driving, couldn't make that layup. Anton Tamayo forward pass. Yuhiko touch pass to Baligod. What a hockey assist coming from Anton Tamayo. And of course, unselfish play right there from Mr. 6'7", John Yuhiko. Alvin Velasco takes it, makes it from straight away. Snake Eyes 3. 4 minutes left here in the second period. Yuhiko, Tamayo, now inside to Baligod. Baligod, the feed inside. Nice find to Migo Ochoa. 36-18. Patco launches the 3, left it short. Rebound by Migo Ochoa. Now John Yuhiko from way downtown. Bang! Bang! Boom! 39-18. And this is a one-sided affair. Alvin Velasco inside to Berkeley Enriquez, and a foul against Gerald Santos. Carl Repato and Mike Bulaong. John Yuhiko here trying to ask if that was a 4-pointer, but unfortunately not, sir. There's no 4 points here in the JCI Manila Basketball League. We play strictly under FIBA rules. Enriquez 1 out of 2 from the line. So after this one, we've got our 2-vs-7 matchup, Flicker Tech Hypebeast against Jethrock. 3 minutes left though here in the second quarter. Yuhiko, jumper inside the arc, but stomped his feet in frustration after missing that one. Patco to Repato. Alvin Velasco against Yuhiko. 10 on the shot clock, and Yuhiko a little too close for comfort. Second foul on John Yuhiko. 20-point ball game, 39-19. 12 on the shot clock. Alvin Velasco stops and pops. 2 bounces and out. And during that box out play, a foul against Mike Bulaong. Gus Haleco returns to the ball game for Anton Tamayo. J.R. Baligod will take a breather on the bench, replaced by Joey Cecilia. .209 left here in the second. Haleco couldn't hit that J. Alvin Velasco, forward pass to Kevin Patco. Patco attacks. Sends it out here to Repato for 3. Left it short, or too strong rather, as Bertie Enriquez kicks it out. Alvin Velasco knocks down the triple. 39-22. A minute and 42 left before the intermission break. Yuhiko spins. 16 on the 24. Haleco in rhythm. Couldn't make it. And a whistle stops play. Joey Cecilia with his second personal foul. A minute and 17 left. Patco for 3. Too strong. Loose ball recovered by Migo Ochoa. Mitchell Villanueva to Yuhiko. Straight away 3. No. Alvin Velasco with the long rebound. Under a minute to go. And Alvin Velasco's pass went to the 20th dimension and to nobody. Gerald Santos for Joey Cecilia, as Coach Lester Del Rosario not so happy with Cecilia's performance here in this quarterfinal game. Yuhiko, drive and kick. Haleco, touch pass to Migo Ochoa. Michel Villanueva swings it to the corner to Haleco. Ochoa, elbow 3. Off the mark. What a hustle play for Gerald Santos. Taps it to Gus Haleco. His favorite spot on the floor. That foul line extended. Half a minute left here in the second, and it's a total domination here for Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. 19-point lead. Now a steal and the inside hand finish for John Yuhiko. Shot clock is off. It's a blackjack lead for Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. Bulaong offensive board, attacking Haleco. Too strong, and that will be it for the first half. 43-22 is our tally. Number 1 seed Perpetual Help F2 Logistics running roughshod on MALuPPIT as they are seeking to close this one out in one game. And we'll be back with third quarter of action as we continue action here in the 2026 JCI Manila Basketball League quarterfinal round, presented by BERAGA Trading. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Husay ng Pinoy, champion. PG Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best. Basta PG Flex, sigurado ang quality. Tapoli, linoleum, kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best. Basta PG Flex, sigurado ang quality. Tapoli, linoleum, kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best. Basta PG Flex, sigurado ang quality. Tapoli, linoleum, kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best. Basta PG Flex, sigurado ang quality. Tapoli, linoleum, kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best. Basta PG Flex, sigurado ang quality. Tapoli, linoleum, kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best. Basta PG Flex, sigurado ang quality. Tapoli, linoleum, kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex.
Now Tim Kairouz at the free throw line for 2 shots. Kairouz short on the first of 2 free throws. Yuhiko gave it up here to Anton Tamayo, and he gets called for that dribbling violation. Another turnover here for Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. Quick look at our halftime stats, by the way. Perpetual Help F2 Logistics shot 48% from the field against MALuPPIT's 24%. Perpetual Help F2 Logistics shot 4 out of 16 from 3-point range, while MALuPPIT only shot 3 for 14. So that's been practically the story of most of this ball game. Of course, most statistical categories went the way of Perpetual Help F2 Logistics, save of course for rebounding, barely won by MALuPPIT 28-24. In terms of assists, Perpetual Help F2 Logistics won that battle 14-6. 10-2 in terms of steals. And of course, points from turnover 17-4 as Perpetual Help F2 Logistics forced MALuPPIT to 13 turnovers. Fast break points 21-2. Especially those incursions earlier in the first quarter that led to multiple baskets. Leading scores so far for Perpetual Help F2 Logistics, Gus Haleco. He was spot on with his jumpers. J.R. Baligod has been the man inside the paint. That's why the points in the paint battle won by Perpetual Help. Both Haleco and Baligod had 11 points. John Yuhiko, 9 points so far in the ball game. For MALuPPIT, Berkeley Enriquez with 7. Alvin Velasco and Brian Chan both with 6 points. Kevin Patco at the line for 2 shots. Patco bricks the second, and there's a lane violation called against MALuPPIT. Michel Villanueva surveying the floor. Handoff to Gus Haleco. Cross-court pass, John Yuhiko. Anton Tamayo, corner 3, gets fouled on that closeout by Tim Cairuz. There'll be 3 free throws for Anton Tamayo. Gerald Santos returns to the ball game for Michel Villanueva. 7:03 remaining here in the third quarter. First of 3 rattles out for Tamayo. Tamayo, so far 1 out of 2 on this trip to the line. Tamayo 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. 19-point advantage for Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. Brian Chan, series of fakes, up and under, move is good. Under 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 47-30. Yuhiko, Tamayo for 3, off the mark. Tim Cairuz attacking. Cairuz off the glass and in. The bank is open for Tim Cairuz on a Sunday afternoon. But so far, the theme of the ball game for Perpetual Help F2 Logistics, they're feeling easy like Sunday morning. 13 on the shot clock here for Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. Migo Chowa driving through, puts up the shot in the paint in heavy traffic and knocks it in. (49-32), 17-point ball game. Cairuz with a handoff here to Patco. 12 on the shot clock. Patco tried to slither through that layup. And we got a foul away from the basketball. Lawrence Tan tagged with that last foul. 5 minutes and 28 left here in the third quarter. Yuhiko spins, kicks it out here to Gerald Santos. Back to John Yuhiko. Entry pass there to Tamayo. A little too deep. Corner 3, Gerald Santos short. Lawrence Tan going coast to coast and nearly gets a 3-point play. And that last foul against Migo Ochoa. Carl Repato back in for Kevin Patco. Lawrence Tan couldn't hit the first of 2 foul shots. Halfway through the third quarter. Tan 0 for 2. Berkeley Enriquez with a cleanup job and putback. 49-34 is our tally. And slowly but surely, this Perpetual Help F2 Logistics lead starting to chip away. Lawrence Tan gets called for his second foul, but as with any MALuPPIT run so far in this ball game, Perpetual Help F2 Logistics seem to have the answer. Baligod at the foul shot at the foul line fails to hit the first foul shot. Baligod second, also strong. 4 minutes and 39 remaining here in the third quarter. Brian Chan rises. Can hit that J. Berkeley Enriquez. Count it. Plus a foul. 2+1 special here. Trying to upsize his point total so far. Enriquez now with 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Trying to make it 12 points. So he is under a double-double alert, 5 rebounds away. Enriquez short on the foul shot. Lawrence Tan, right place, right time. And perfect opportunity as he got that foul. Anton Tamayo returning to the ball game as he replaces J.R. Baligod. Bonus shot here for Lawrence Tan, or should we say 2 free throws rather. Two out of 2 for Lawrence Tan. Yuhiko to Tamayo. To the corner to Gerald Santos. Right now they're playing 4-out offense here. Tamayo attacking. Anton Tamayo misses. Migo Ochoa offensive board, put back. Couldn't make that shot, but he will head to the line for a pair of freebies. Migo Ochoa at the line for a pair. First of 2, no good for Migo Ochoa. This season averaging 7.3 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 0.9 of an assist per ball game. Goes over 2 from the line. Brian Chan misses from point blank. And now Anton Tamayo slams through the defense. Tamayo tries to leave it off for Gerald Santos. Shovel pass to Gus Haleko in rhythm. His favorite shot on the floor. And now it's 51-38. Lawrence Tan gets the bucket and the chance for the bonus as he draws that foul against Gerald Santos. Here's the bonus for Lawrence Tan. Averaging 5.3 points, 6 rebounds, and 2.8 assists. So he's already within average in points and rebounds. Now Brian Chan was able to draw that foul. Tamayo with his third personal foul. Going back to Lawrence Tan, already within average or surpassing his rebounding average this season, but already on average in terms of scoring. Brian Chan's first free throw goes through. Three minutes and 29 left here in the third quarter. Brian Chan gets a second. 51-42. It's down to a 9-point ball game, just like that. Anton Tamayo. Cross-court pass to Haleko. Haleko rises. Can't drain it. Brian Chan with the rebound. By the way, quietly, MALuPPIT has outscored Perpetual Help F2 Logistics here in the third quarter, 18-8. Unfortunately, though, they could not make it 20 or 21. Yuhiko slaloms through, gets fouled on the way to the cup. Kevin Patko tagged with that last foul. 2 minutes and 54 left here in the third quarter. Bonus free throw in the offing here for John Yuhiko. Bonus free throw missed by John Yuhiko. This season he averaged 27 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 4.7 assists. Ochoa gets the leather. Haleko bounce pass inside. John Yuhiko now with 13 points. 2 minutes and 31 left here in the third quarter. Repato for three, left it short. Haleko gets the rebound. Haleko quickly to the front court. John Yuhiko attacking. Kicks it out to Haleko. Three on the way. Bingo time for Gus Haleko. Big time plays for a big time player. Gus Haleko already has 16 to his name with 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Berkeley Enriquez, Benny Cao, the duo, and make that Patrick Chua as well, the trio of triumph re-entering the ball game for MALuPPIT. 58-42. 16-point advantage again for Perpetual Help. Patko for three, there's a foul. Looks like it's away from the play. And they will call it against Gus Haleko. Berkeley Enriquez, the culprit of that last foul. And he hits the first of 2. Enriquez, 1 out of 2. And looks like there's a lane violation against Perpetual Help. That will be a substitute free throw. It's a rare 3 to make 2 situation here by Berkeley Enriquez. Enriquez couldn't hit that makeup free throw. 1 minute and 47 left here in the third. Tamayo, baseline drive. Kicks it to the corner. Haleko, the hot hand, too strong. A little too hot on that one. John Yuhiko. Tamayo, elbow 3. Yes, sirree! 61-43. 1 minute and 23 left here in the third. Velasco. Enriquez. Jumper trickles in. 61-45 with 1 minute and 10 remaining here in the third quarter. Yuhiko. Haleko. Back to Yuhiko. 15 on the shot clock. Tamayo. Attacking. Cao intercepting. Pat Chua is able to save that basketball. Now Kevin Patko attacking. Couldn't get it in with the right hand. Yuhiko gets that loose ball and he's held down by Benny Cao. .5 seconds remaining, and Coach Lester Del Rosario seems to be not happy with that last holding foul call. Yuhiko fakes the 3, drives closer. Yuhiko carves some space and didn't even draw iron on that jumper. And John Yuhiko also got tagged with faking a foul there. Under 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Patko. Bounce pass inside, but doesn't go to its intended recipient. That is Lawrence Tan. He only got 22.6 seconds left. Shot clock is off, so last shot time here for Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. Yuhiko on it. Yuhiko calling for an ISO play here. Patko suddenly charges through to Yuhiko. Yuhiko for three. Off to the left, and Benny Cao gets a rebound. After 3 quarters of action, Perpetual Help F2 Logistics continues to shine against MALuPPIT, 61-45. After 3 quarters of action, let's take a look at this John Yuhiko cross-court pass to Anton Tamayo. Welcome to your bing, bang, boom moment. We'll be back with 4th quarter of play. Fourth quarter of action now underway in this quarterfinal round of your 2026 JCI Manila Basketball League, presented by BERAGA Trading, powered by Kings of the Court, brought to you by PG Flex Linoleum, Active Counterflow Movers, Siggy's, Sports Plus PH, Stretch X, and Shao Kao Barbecue. 61-47. Perpetual Help F2 Logistics have not trailed since the early point of the first quarter, where they were down 0-2 against this MALuPPIT squad. Patko's eye in the sky pass, a little too high for Benny Cao. Nine minutes and 10 remaining in the fourth quarter. Tamayo, Ochoa, Cecilia from the corner, Villanueva. Yuhiko thought about the three. Drove closer. Nice find to Migo Ochoa, but rejected at the last minute by Berkeley Enriquez. Patko. Kairuz back to Berkeley Enriquez. 2 bounces and out. Rebound Mitchell Villanueva. It's out of bounds off of Berkeley Enriquez. Cecilia. To Mitchell Villanueva. Yuhiko with 12 on the shot clock. Yuhiko had his pocket picked here by Kevin Patko. Forward pass to Kairuz, 1-on-2. Tim Kairuz finishes with the inside hand from the left side, 61-49. Down to a 12-point ball game. Yuhiko, Villanueva, Tamayo, Cecilia hesitates. Villanueva inside to Ochoa, back to Cecilia. 9 on the shot clock. Joey says, oh, that's a John Yuhiko spinning and then firing from inside the paint. Brian Chan had the basketball poked away from the help side by Mitchell Villanueva. 17 on the shot clock. Yuhiko gets a back pass there from Villanueva. And John Yuhiko, smooth as silk on that jumper. And it forces Coach Carl Santos to this timeout. 7 minutes and 36 here in the fourth quarter as we take a look one more time. The wizardry of John Yuhiko swishing it in. We'll be right back. If MALuPPIT can't do anything about this Perpetual Help F2 Logistics lead, this might be the final 7 minutes and 36 of their season. Kevin Patko inside to Brian Chan. Brian Chan forced the foul against J.R. Baligod. That's the fourth on J.R. Baligod. Some bad news here for the wards of Coach Lester Del Rosario. So we got a slight issue here. We got an official's timeout, and Coach Lester Del Rosario trying to make some explanations here of that, or more like trying to give some pointers here to Baligod. As you can see right now on your screens, that's Coach Carl Santos of MALuPPIT. As he's trying to draw plays here for his squad as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive. Again, coming up next here at court number 1 here in Gameville Ballpark. Main League quarterfinals continues. Flicker Tech Hypebeast against Jethrock. Shot clock at 16 seconds here for MALuPPIT. Kairuz looking for someone to pass to. Nice find to Brian Chan. In Filipino parlance, that is a knockout play. Haleko. Feed inside to Tamayo. Baligod bobbles the basketball but recovers. 7 on the shot clock. J.R. Baligod can make that shot. Lawrence Stan called for his third personal foul. J.R. Baligod to the free throw line. Again, nursing 4 personal fouls. It's going to be a tough assignment here for Perpetual. Again, if Perpetual Help F2 Logistics wins today, they will face the winner of our last game of the day, Indiana 5-6ers versus Jetland, the reigning defending DCI Manila Basketball League champion. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Patko. Sideline inbound here for MALuPPIT. Patko with 10 on the shot clock. Kevin Patko trying to make his move. Gives it to Lawrence Stan. Straight away 3. Yes, sirree! It's now 6-7, 5-4. Time remaining 6:09 here in the fourth quarter. Yuhiko swings it to Tamayo. Haleko, touch pass to Baligod. Baligod steps through. Baligod no good on the first try. He gets a second, and he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny. 5:50 left here in the fourth quarter. Nice lead here for Perpetual Help F2 Logistics, 69-54, but not safe by any space of the imagination, as Perpetual Help F2 Logistics forces another turnover on MALuPPIT. Five and a half to go here in the final frame. Tamayo cross-court pass. Yuhiko for three and turns and looks at the MALuPPIT bench. 72-54. Dead-eye shooting right here from the three-point shootout back-to-back champion. Baligod, forward pass, John Yuhiko, and it's a see you later. Coach K of MALuPPIT will call his penultimate timeout of the game, as it's now a 20-point ball game. 74-54 in favor of Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. Be back in a moment. Last 5 minutes of the ball game, possibly of MALuPPIT's season, as that timeout felt like eternity. As this lead at 20 points, Brian Chan backing down his defender, and Gus Haleko tagged with that holding foul. That's the third on Haleko. Haleko is now 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. John Yuhiko 22, 7 and 8. 3 rebounds, 2 assists shy of a triple-double here in the playoffs. 14 on the shot clock. Brian Chan. Lawrence Stan short on the 3. Baligod gets a long rebound. Baligod 3-on-1. And John Yuhiko was too unselfish as he tried to locate Gerald Santos or J.R. Baligod for that layup. Brian Chan attacks. Brian Chan misses. Berkeley Enriquez put back. It's good. 74-56, an 18-point ball game. Mitchell Villanueva about to check back in together with Joey Cecilia and Migo Ochoa. John Yuhiko. Tamayo launches the 3. Bing! Bang! Boom! And that might be the early dagger here for Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. 77-56. Time winding down here, and Berkeley Enriquez back-to-back hits. Gus Haleko attacking. Favorite spot on the floor, couldn't make it that time. Gerald Santos. And now Tamayo trying to go back-to-back. Too strong. Brian Chan taps it out, but Tamayo was there to recover. 10 on the shot clock. And Repato gets a loose ball. Lawrence Stan blows the layup off that pass by Kevin Patko. And we are down to the midnight hours of this first quarterfinal matchup. Yuhiko with a spin move and fails to make that layup. Brian Chan tagged with that last foul. Cecilia, Villanueva, and Ochoa re-enters the ball game for Santos, Tamayo, and Haleko. stretch run here for this game. Yuhiko for 3. Uno, dos, tres. 80-58. Total and complete domination by Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. So nice. Gotta see it twice. That was Mitchell Villanueva with the shovel pass to Yuhiko for that 3. We'll be back in a moment. Two minutes and 30 to go. MALuPPIT burned their final timeout of the game. Patco. Berkeley Enriquez launches the jumper. Got it. 20-point ball game, 80-60. Yuhiko. Hook pass to Villanueva. 2:05 left. Cecilia to Villanueva. As we are down to the final 2 minutes of this ball game, Yuhiko once more from deep, but this time fails to make it. Lawrence Tan up and under move, cuts his deficit to 16. Cecilia now to the front court. Blitzed here by Patco. Patco gets a steal. Forward pass to Lawrence Tan. Tan all alone. See you later. Anton Tamayo checking in for John Yuhiko. And a quick swap here for Coach Lester Del Rosario. Minute and 25 left. Tamayo. Forward pass here to Mitchell Villanueva. 16 on the shot clock. Villanueva. Tamayo. Now Baligod with 10. 9. 8. Now they go to Mitchell Villanueva. Back to Baligod. Baligod attacks. Misses the layup. Brian Chan with the rebound. Patco. Brian Chan fakes. Oh! Misses that one. And there's a foul called. I believe it's on Joey Cecilia. And yes, it is on Cecilia. There'll be 2 shots on the way for Brian Chan. Mike Bulaong replacing Berkeley Enriquez. Kevin Repato. Carl Repato rather. Also back in the fold for Lawrence Tan. Valiant effort here for MALuPPIT. But they are less than a minute away from getting their exit ticket here in the 2026 JCM Manila Basketball League. .54 seconds left. Tamayo dribbling this one out. Mitchell Villanueva. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Cross-court pass. Cecilia, baseline J. Got it. 82-64. 30 seconds left. Brian Chan with a spin. Brian Chan all the way. And that will be it. Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. JAS Air Conditioning Worldcon Pocket Events will book that first seat into the semifinal round as Anton Tamayo puts some more icing on the cake and the cherry on top. Bulaong though wants 2 points on the board, and yes he does. Your final score officially 85-66. Your final as Perpetual Help F2 Logistics. They will advance to the semi-final round as they will await the winner of our game later on between Indiano 5-6ers and your reigning defending champion. That is Jetland in our 4 vs 5 matchup at 6 p.m. But coming up next, the main league quarterfinals continues here at court number 1 Gameville Ballpark in Mandaluyong City. Flicker Tech Hypebeast versus Jethrock. And we'll be back with more action from the 2026 JCI Manila Basketball League, presented by BERAGA Trading, powered by Kings of the Court, brought to you by PG Flex Linoleum, Active, Counterflow Mover, Siggy, Sports Plus PH, StretchX, and Chow Cow Barbecue.
Pinoy, ito ang the best. Basta PG Flex, sigurado ang quality tapoli. Linoleum, kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion